What's that? The car to have is an Audi?
Fuck, they're all over the place up there.
What,
They're building. They're
S4s
building.
and stuff?
Tooth Motorsports building fucking
Oh,
Daytona built Audis. My brother-in-law is building an Audi, and he's building a beauty.
And an Audi.
All the parts coming in from Europe, super expensive. Blah blah blah. No.
I'll be happy when the 944 is on the track. I don't have to be the fastest. I just want to be out there.
But we're talking racing and winning, Mike? You know the way it is. And,
Yeah, been there, done that.
people used to cheat by doing their own machine work and all that kind of stuff. Now people cheat just by blowing money.
Yeah.
Easier.
They win by money. That's all there is to it. It's too bad.
Oh,
I remember the one time Dad and I and my brother were up at Motorsport for one of the regional events. And he had the 69S race car up there, the yellow one.
Yep.
And he did a slant nose conversion on his own on the car. And there was a guy with a 3 Series BMW. And my dad had out-qualified him. And the guy came up to my dad and said, yeah, at the start, why don't you just move over, because I'm faster than you. So my dad goes, yeah, sure, whatever. Start of the race, guy never saw my dad. Dad was gone. No cheating, just, this is how you want to run? I'm not going to let you by.
Never fuck with a Porsche. They. And a guy who builds them like your dad.
Yeah. Good crowd tonight. 8's not a bad number.
kind of lean last night.
5 or 6 was.
Yeah,
5.
I think it was
Five
5.
It was okay. Actually, it was a pretty good race.
It was close, yeah. Everybody was racing with someone.
He might show up. You never know.
Just want a tow, James.
Yeah, I got off the brake there for a second to make sure you didn't bump me.
I think I did. Just slightly.
Hey guys.
Hey, Ian.
Howdy ho.
Hey,
So Ian, if we get Steve in here, we'll be a good crew.
Whew. That's a good little tour there behind you, Bill.
Did it toe off of me?
No, I didn't get a toe off
Oh.
you. You're just that little bit farther ahead. I hate that. Living pets.
Yeah, so I get disheartened when I finish Sector 1 and the crew chief tells me I'm more than a second off the pace.
It's hard to hear, isn't it? Been there far too many times myself.
Is it best to ring the next out of these things?
Say again?
Is it best to ring the next out of these cars, or?
I do. But, of course, I'm not the fastest, so.
I run them pretty hard.
Oh, look at this. Who's going to get to a 29 first? Rob was real close.
Yeah, I'm not getting any faster. That's the best of them all week. Now, Steve just posted in Mumble that he's not going to make it tonight. He's got to pick up his kid and his wheel's not working.
Still got 9 tonight. We got 3 major players missing, you know, Steve, Harry, and Jill, so.
And Kurt.
Yeah, it's a 4, yeah. So, still got a good thing. And, you know, winter's coming soon, you know. You guys are going to be frozen in. Y'all won't be able to get out.
In our igloos, Bill.
Here y'all at night. Honey, I'm taking the penguin out for a walk.
That sounds like innuendo, Billy. I think that's what the Norwegians call it. Hey, Billy, I got to apologize. My stepson's working again tonight, so I got to go pick him up in like 20 minutes, which means I'm going to miss the start of the race.
Oh, you suck.
Unfortunately.
Well, you know, we got 17 minutes of qualifying still.
He gets off at 9:30, so I got to be there at 9:30. I'll get back here about 9:45 my time, so you guys will be off and gone by the time I get back. And it's,
All right, then.
it's like minus 12 or some shit right now, so I can't make it.
Oh,
walk.
cool.
Kind of maneuver.
Catch you next week then, Steve.
Yeah.
Yes, Steve.
All right, buddy.
Yeah. Thanks, boys. See you
Okay,
later.
Steve.
Yeah. Take care, buddy.
Oh, we got him back now. We have 3 bunnies for positive sure. Pretty sure there's 4.
Make sure they don't
Might
multiply.
be more.
Keep them off one
There-
another.
They're inviting their friends.
I tell you, man. I think we figured out they're probably owned by the people behind us. They're the new people that moved in, the fire starters. Those motherfuckers are weird shit's going on, and they go under the fence between my house and goes into their backyard, and that's how they emerge into my backyard, is under the fence from over there. So I'm thinking they were their pets and they let them loose. But they could still be those fucking magic rabbits, like I was saying, because they like poop here and there. Poop to there, poop to there. Yeah, you were in the front yard 1 second ago, now you're in the backyard. How'd you do that?
Set a
Pop that
trap.
magic rabbit into your frying pan.
Yeah, set a trap. They're good eating.
I know, and then we get those lucky feet, too.
That's right.
Rabbits.
Hey, James,
Sounds like a.
Yes.
did you get my email about the time trial thing?
Yes, I did. I just haven't had time to run any laps on it yet.
I'm just curious. I know you're not. You don't do the Facebook thing, so. And every once in a while, that shit ends up in spam.
No, yeah, I got it. I'm actually looking forward to it.
If that spam comes, I'll fry that shit and eat it.
Yeah, and you toast the bread in the spam fat and make a sandwich.
That's right.
We've got
That's
spam,
right.
spam, eggs and spam. There isn't much spam in that.
Yeah, you fry the spam. You fry the spam, then use the spam grease to do a grilled cheese and spam sandwich.
Yeah.
I went off thinking about spam eggs and spam.
Yeah, you can feel your heart.
Green eggs and spam. I am.
You can feel your heart slowing down like a lawnmower in the tall grass while you're eating it.
My dad will never live down making processed cheese and spam pizza once.
Aye, aye, aye.
It was the most disgusting thing I have ever seen because I didn't eat it. 'Cause oh my god!
Did you throw a little bit of pineapple on that?
Hey, that sounded like bachelor food.
Yeah.
Bachelor food is 737-1111. Hello, pizza, pizza.
It sounded more like a grown man trying to poison his children. Hey Tom, I'm gonna forward one of the German guys that I raced with last weekend's email to you, because he's interested in that time trial.
That's no fair. He lives too close. He must know that track.
Yeah.
I don't know if he drives like he did on the weekend. Don't worry about it.
It said I did 7 laps. It didn't say I finished any of them.
I forgot to record my laps.
Yeah, it's pretty hairy in those cars.
Fucking right.
I just couldn't get the car to handle to do what I wanted it to do.
Run all the wing. Geared for about 190, run all the wing. And the tires, for some reason, the operating temperature is only 70°C. So they look like they're cold, but they're not.
Okay. But full wing?
That's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you lose a little bit on that long ass straight, but you make it up everywhere else. The other 14 miles of the track, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep for stress release. I've been doing the R Factor 2 67 Formula 2 cars on Isle of Man.
That's stress release?
Yeah.
I did LMP1 on Isle of Man. That was ridiculous. Terrifying.
Yeah, who's the author of that? Jim Pearson? Man, that is such a gorgeous.
For GPL. Yeah, for GPL.
Yeah, no, he's the one who did the R Factor 2 version of it as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
It is a beautiful track.
The guys that race the bikes on that track are nuts.
Yeah, and they doesn't pretty much one die every year.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
hit a cow.
People like the Dunlaps and stuff that have lived through some of it, you know, it's like. Pretty sure that's why Rossi's never really ran it.
I don't know.
There's too much.
Because he's smart.
Yeah.
There's too much to give up.
Yeah.
He's never going to run it now. He's got a kid coming.
I mean, if you're really going to go there and be competitive, you're putting your life on the line.
Yep.
Didn't I see he was testing GT cars?
Well, he's
I think he's going to run
supposed to be
Daytona.
possibly doing GT cars, yes, in the World Endurance Challenge, possibly. And he's had Lando Norris talking to him about doing some sports car racing later.
Yeah, I saw something about him on the short list for Daytona.
Oh, that would be interesting. Actually, I would love to see him come over and do some American flat track racing.
Ah.
That would be a ball. to see him come over and do that.
Damn.
So I actually have 2 vinyl records called Sound Stories of the Isle of Man from like 1954 to like 1968 or something like that. And it's all narrated by Murray Walker.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
Oh wow.
It is fan-friggin-tastic. It's got the Honda 6 and
Oh, the 250?
350 and 250.
Right.
And then the 125 5-cylinder. And it's got the Moto Guzzi V8. It's got a whole bunch of shit in there. It's just like if you just want to sit there, like
My record right now,
some people
too.
put classical on. I'll put that on.
I got in stereo 500 Miles of Glory, the Indianapolis 500.
I've got
Actual interviews with the drivers.
This has a few
From-
interviews. Like it has like interviews with like Phil Reed and Mike Halewood and things like that. It's pretty cool.
That is. What sounds those Hondas 6s put out, though?
You ever seen one in person?
No.
I saw one at Oliver's Mountain in the UK, and like it's like a famous family line. So, Dad, what does the Honda 6 sound like? And then they started it, and it was about a mile away, and I could still hear it. And I'm like, never mind.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I
Wow.
understood those things were just nasty.
Like 6 open megaphones and 14,000 RPM.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Unbelievable.
And little thimbles for pistons.
Yeah, totally.
Must sound a lot like the P1 car. That's the Kohler motored P1 car at that you always see at the runoffs, because that's a 6-cylinder Kohler 2-stroke that they pieced together.
Kind of similar, but yeah, I know the one you're talking about. The Beasley brothers.
Yeah, the Beasley car. Yeah.
Yeah, but the 6-cylinder Hondas back then were 4-stroke still.
Yeah, 4-stroke and just screamers.
What
Like
a
I say,
gem.
you know, in the 60s, turning 14 grand in those things, like you're saying, it's like, what?
Yeah. Well, there was like a 50cc, and I think it was a 50cc twin, and it had like a 12-speed gearbox or something, and it's just like thrown through the gearbox. It's retarded.
Huh.
Years, they all grew up to have 500cc 2-stroke motors, and they were the most glorious fucking motorcycles ever on earth. Oh my
Fucking evil.
God.
Evil.
2-stroke 500s, oh my God, they're just... That's what puts Rossi apart from anybody else. Done it on those and these.
Did he really? Didn't know he rode the 500.
Wasn't he in the 2? I think he has, his first one was in the 2-stroke, wasn't it?
He might have been, yeah.
I think so. I think it was like he had like a couple years of overlap, and then it
Yeah.
went 4-stroke.
Definitely 250s.
I had a T-shirt from back then that life begins at 160.
Yeah.
Ours said 200.
Or is that when it ends?
Ends at 0.
Yeah, didn't those 500cc 2-strokes go like 0 to 120 in like 4 seconds?
Like 2.5.
Talking
Two and a
about,
half.
talking
Yeah,
about
they
the,
were.
the
They
If you got
Kawasaki.
them hooked up
stupid
with
quick.
that big old meat on them, oh my God. Pulling the trigger coming out of a turn. Watching Rainey and all those guys do that. Holy smokes.
Without any of these fancy anti-wheelie and anti-friggin'
Yeah.
bullshit controls on them either. It's all the wrist.
I remember the first time I rolled out onto the highway with my CBR 1000RR. Cracked the throttle and was merging into traffic, and something wasn't right. Then I realized I had the front wheel about 8 inches off the ground.
Oh yeah, I could do that with my Suzuki too. Pull it in second gear.
My CBR,
Pull the front
my
wheel.
CBR 1000RR is badass to the bone too. The big, I have a 95 big red one.
Wow.
Big red.
Oh, the big red.
What year's your
That-
1000, Phil?
Huh? It's a 95.
95. Nice.
Mine's 2005.
Nice.
My 2004 died in a ditch, and while I was still healing with a broken collarbone, I went down and bought my 2005. rode it back, and then had my sister drive me down to get my car. Took the insurance company 15 days to decide to total it.
These are bikes you guys still own? Some of
Yeah,
them?
I still
Oh, well, yeah,
I still
have my
ride it.
95, yeah.
You still have it, eh? Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm in a blub.
I mean, it's low miles. It only has
Blah,
about
blah.
43,000 miles total on it, so it doesn't have that many miles.
Meanwhile, it's blub on my Harley. blub. Torque
See, I
monster.
do that. I do that on my
Made it
Vulcan
home, high five.
Classic. I have a '96 Vulcan Classic 1500 that I do the blub on.
Yeah, they're
So
great.
I have a 96 Honda Shadow Ace, the VT 1100. It has the common pin crank like a Harley, so it goes too.
Blub,
Yeah,
blub,
that's a
blub,
foreplay
blub, blub.
machine. All you do
It's-
is take your girl out for a ride with one of those and bring her home, and that's all the foreplay's done.
I fucking love Harleys. I love them. They're
I always-
just crazy.
I always thought Harley sounded more like potato.
They do. They. I'll tell you something. When you roll on the throttle, though, the torque's there. But it certainly isn't a sport bike. But you can drive. I can go 8 hours on that bike and never even get tired.
Yeah, they're comfortable. Got a 2000 Valkyrie.
Oh, that's a nice bike.
Oh, those are neat, man. A buddy of mine had one of those.
Yeah.
Two of my buddies had them, and boy, they're neat. They're
Yeah, with
long, aren't they?
Yeah, they're long.
But, they turn a lot better than how long they are.
Yep. They got the inverted shocks on the front. 6 pipe, 6 in the 6. Closest thing I'll get to a Porsche. I also got a 91 VFR 750.
Let's bring it
You-
back
you
to
have
memories.
You have one?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. My buddy Huck had an 88,
Okay.
and his son has it now. But it's going to stay in their family. But oh man,
I wish I would have kept that GS 1100 I had.
Oh yeah.
when you showed that, a friend of mine, Stuart, back in the day when we were riding, when I had my PSX 550 Suzuki, he had one of those 1100s.
1100 ES. Bike. Fastest bike made in that year. I think it did the
They were
quarter.
very versatile bikes,
Yeah,
They,
it was actually a fairly big, heavy bike.
Yeah, but it was kind of
which-
between a sport and a standard,
Yeah, but go like hell. It did the quarter, I think, in 10.4 or 10.8. I can't remember. It was super fast for a street bike back then. But real comfortable to drive too, and with the weight of it, it felt really nice on the highway. Not like a 450-pound sport bike that gets blown around a lot.
Yeah.
And reliable as hell. Just drive.
'93. I still regret not buying the Honda GB 500.
I'll have to send you pictures of ours. Actually, we sold it about 3 years ago to a real good buddy of mine, so I can go ride it anytime I want to, J.R. Garza. But we had it for about 14 years. It was Diane's bike. Yeah, we had a GB 500. What a wonderful little motorcycle.
GB 500, and I wanted to put a sidecar on it.
Yeah, they're wonderful, but I know where it's at right now. It's safe and sound in the garage. It's fine. Yeah, it sounds like we all appreciate about the same type of motorcycles.
We're all from the same era, and that we all liked anything on wheels, right?
Well, that GB500 was just a little baby Norton Manx ripoff that Honda made.
It was a homage to the British
Yes.
the British cruiser.
Beautiful color, dark British racing green with just a little bit of metallic in it. It wasn't, you had to look for it. LoPeN line is nice.
Looks just like a commando looking at it.
Yeah, like a commando.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, it had the bulletproof 500cc motor, the same thing they had in the XL 500s and stuff like that. It's based off that same motor, so they were bulletproof.
We didn't have much bike racing up around my area here, sort of thing. So you never really saw a lot of the GP bikes and stuff like that. Just homemade cafe racers and stuff like that,
We had a lot of good big road racing things going on. Even though I did road race, my friends road race. I did all motocross, hare scrambles, and enduro stuff.
Yeah, we have a track up here called Sandalee. That's our dirt track, and that was a big one. But for the road stuff, we didn't have much around.
We had 20 tracks to go within a 150-mile radius of my house in the late 60s and mid-70s. Racing motocross here down here.
Nice.
We had every weekend we picked to wherever we wanted to go. Manning, Louisiana, maybe go up to Oklahoma, maybe go Boston. We'd run all the local tracks too, our places. So Rio Bravo. Awesome. Everybody that's in motocross knows of Rio Bravo in Texas. So is one of the.
Hey guys, how much fuel do we need?
Lots.
30 gallons?
Yeah.
We are in warm-up.
30 gallons, so...
I'm doing...
120 liters?
Oh, I don't know what that...
2.5 full tanks, call it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
All right.
Hey, Billy, can you put me to the back?
Just start from pit road.
He just stepped out.
Just start from pit road.
Can I do that?
That's a good question.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. No. Because when it goes to race, you're automatically put on the grid.
No. As soon as the race starts, you stay in the pits and hit race once it's moving.
Yeah, but he's already positioned, so as soon as it rolls over to race, it'll put him into the first place position.
Yeah, but not if everyone's already moving. After the green flag drops, he just drives out of the pits.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Billy. I'll just wait until everyone gets the green and then go.
I used to do that all the time. I used to start from the back too, but it takes a little bit of a jingle there. Nobody ever asked that for a long time yet. It's pretty cool.
I put up all my notes, and I don't know which spots I have it in.
There is a way to do it, but it's a bit complicated, and you got to get the entry's name correct. It doesn't go by car number; it goes by the driver's name.
Well, don't worry about it. I'll just try and start from the pit lane, and if it fails, we'll be doing a restart.
I don't think it will let you drive out of the pit lane.
I don't think so either.
I think it will.
I think I've done it before. So, but because I had a race that was going, and I was like 4 laps down when I started. So we'll try it the first time, and if it doesn't, then
I think if you're in.
As long as you're in the game, it'll work.
Yeah, if you're not in the game and in the track, pardon the stutter, it won't let you in. But if you're already in when the race goes green, you can start.
Drive out anytime you want.
If he gets in his car before the green light comes on, he's going to go on the grid.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but don't get in the car. Don't hit race
until after. Yeah.
That's something I'm learning, I guess, because as soon as it goes to race, I'm automatically out on the grid.
Yeah, it's because you hit the race button.
No,
in the bottom right hand corner.
It's blank right now.
Well, that's
Well,
'cause
right
seeing
now
what-
it's
what's
blank
in the
because
But when
decision.
it calls,
warm
it's
upend
there.
it.
Yeah.
And when it calls us, it's there.
And when it cycles over to race, the bottom right-hand corner will light up race.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Somebody else isn't on the grid. There he is.
There I
Okay.
am.
Here we go.
Worked.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bill. My fault.
Restart.
I tried to take Kirby out once I heard the restart call.
That didn't work.
No, I took myself out.
I may have to wait a long time to be able to get out of the pits because I tried to drive through the red light and got disqualified.
Oh.
So
Yeah, you do have to
you
wait for the
probably have
light
to
to
wait till
turn
it
green.
shows you a green light to get out.
I
Yeah,
think
probably-
it's when everybody clears sector 1.
okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hit your pit limiter too.
Man, you guys are getting a hell of a head start.
Well, that's the problem. Is it's so fast here. Even when you just make a mistake, you lose half a lap just trying to get back on the track.
Like that.
So for future reference, it's the full length of the first sector.
Yeah. Woo!
Oh, that's nice. That was all right. Oh, yellow's not. I'm out, guys.
Well, it can.
No.
I saw that. We
slammed
can
off
restart
the track.
again.
Let's
No,
restart
slammed
it.
off the track.
Restart it. No.
I think that merits a restart.
Yeah.
That was just a terrible mistake, and we should restart.
Agreed.
Restart.
Yay! Any
really
more
necessary to
of
slam
this
people off the
nonsense?
track,
And Rick
you
was
know?
going to make us start do the other bad
doesn't
start.
really necessarily mean this. People need to run into people hard.
Well, he just missed his braking or something. I don't know what happened there. Wow.
Yeah, I missed braking. Whoever was in front of me jinked, and I missed my braking because of it. And I'm sorry, Bill.
My whole thing about the first lap is just not to hit anybody. I don't care where I am at the end of it.
Bill's got a target on his back tonight.
Actually, we took straws on who was supposed to keep wrecking you, Bill.
He's right in front of me now. It's my turn to wreck him. I don't. Tires.
Ooh, there he is.
Whoa.
Oh, yikes.
Almost Danny Sullivan did. Woo. Oh.
Mike, are you trying out for ballerina?
Yeah, really? You'd think so, eh? Holy fuck.
Side by side, be careful.
Did a last minute wing change, so getting used to it.
I actually heard Rick's car up beside mine, so I did a little left looky-loo.
Yeah, it was a little
Worked out
tight.
all right.
A little tight, but good driving.
Oh no. Oh, I can't do that corner.
Oh.
Whoa.
Holiness, my breaking point. Da da da.
Good save.
Thank you. Look at that. Looky, looky.
Somebody already stopped.
Yep.
Oh, blew that corner.
Pitting this lap. Shit. Missed the pits.
Ouch.
Pitting, pit in, P3 pitting.
Shit.
Pitting this lap.
Pit out, pit out.
Too much.
Back her on down. Full course caution. Leaders do us a 40-mile-an-hour pace. Picture closed. Back it on down.
Oh, fuck, I'm tired.
Yeah, it's concentration, isn't it?
I went way too hard in qualifying.
Actually, the race is going by quick too.
It has, yeah.
So last night it was like, wow.
Yeah, we're about halfway.
Phew.
And rolls back up to 60, guys.
Just 60 though, not 75.
61 right now.
Might be able to get a look at this corner. Oh, it's a green light. I thought there was a corner worker there dressed up like Kermit.
A wiggle for a wiggle.
A wiggle.
Eye for an eye.
Poor Ian, you look like you're lost.
Oh,
Tom, you disappeared.
You lost Tom. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's back.
There he
Oh,
is.
there he is.
There he is.
Hard to pass here with these cars.
Gotta look for a mistake almost. They're so close.
I'm glad we didn't lose you, Tom. You were my guide for when to pit.
That might be a little bit early.
Woo! Almost there.
You're a little slower through there than I am, I think.
Pitting this lap.
Well, that was close. I didn't know you were still turning in there.
Yeah, the car just kept pushing out. And then
That's
it
what
finally
happened to me
grabbed and
last
came
night.
back.
Leaving pits.
You're warping pretty badly, Tom.
Isn't usually the warping you?
You on old tires, James?
Yes, I am.
You're slowing down. It's hard to keep from hitting you.
Yeah, it's time for me to pit anyway.
That didn't work out very well for either of us.
Oh, ho, ho.
Pit in, pit in. Pit out.
You okay there, Ian?
Yeah, you just tapped me. I thought I had left your room there.
I drifted out a little bit, but yeah, you gave me lots of room. Come on back. Let's do it again.
No, you're faster than me.
It's not often that happens. I'll take it. heavy on the brakes.
Get new tires?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, first lap. Crazy, man. Oh, no, you've been out for a while like me.
Yep. No, I was coming in a little hot in that chicane there and didn't want to hit you, so I was hard on the brakes. Spun me around.
I thought I was in third there. How did I fall down to fourth?
Bill Pitton came out in front of you.
Oh, so I was fourth all along.
Yeah. I lost the lead when I pitted.
on we go. Too much curb.
Well, sorry, James.
Man, you make me work for it.
What am I doing? Woohoo!
This is highlight reel material.
Oh, this is fucking awesome.
Just starting the last lap now, boys.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy. Let's do it.
Snake. Ah! Oh. Oh, that was some good stuff.
Whew.
Too bad I threw it away too many times. Good racing though, guys. Good racing.
Did everybody do 2 stops?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really? Okay.
I
Obviously,
took
it didn't
tires
work.
the first time, but not the second time. Second
Yeah.
time was a short fill with no tires.
Okay, that would make the difference. I did the opposite. I probably, yeah.
I didn't take any tires.
I thought about that, but I ended up taking them on the second pit stop, and that's what threw me that far behind. That's why.
That might explain why I was catching you, Ian.
I think I overheated my tires or something. I was struggling at the end there.
I was noticing that I was closing in, but I wasn't going to catch you without another 5 or 10 laps.
No, I I was focusing on Bill for a while, and then I saw you were catching me. I was like, oh shit, I better settle down. But like my tires are at 83, but they don't feel like they're at 83%.
No, I don't think the numbers are. We talked about that a bit. I don't think they're quite right.
Well, I think if you abuse them, you can get them slippery for a while, but they can come back.
That percentage number indicates the wear. It doesn't indicate grip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they're more like